Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Brooke Ashley, and today we are here because we have some breaking news. Candiace Dillard Bassett has announced her departure from the Real Housewives of Potomac, and according to the Jasmine brand, Robyn Dixon is also out and will not be returning. Now, I want to read the articles first, and then we'll get into all the tea, because you guys know that I saw Candiace, and we chopped it up for a good 10 minutes at the Summer House Martha's Vineyard premiere party. So I have some tea for y'all, so stay tuned and hold on tight. So People magazine broke the story early this morning. Candiace Dillard Bassett exits Real Housewives of Potomac after 6 seasons. I am filled with gratitude. The singer who joined the series in season 3 tells People exclusively that she won't be returning to the reality series for its upcoming 9th season. As I embark on a new chapter after 6 remarkable years with the Real Housewives of Potomac, I am filled with gratitude for the enriching friendships, personal growth, and moments of introspection that have defined this journey. With a whirlwind of new opportunities and responsibilities on my plate, I have decided to take a break from RHOP. She goes on to tease that her exit might only be temporary, noting this is not a farewell but a see you later. The Drive Back songstress ends her note with a message of thanks to her fans. Your unwavering support has been my guiding light, and I look forward to the exciting adventures that lie ahead, and more importantly, sharing them all with you, she says. Dillard Bassett's departure comes after a fractured season of RHOP that saw her at odds with OG cast members and former friends Gizelle Bryant and Robyn Dixon. It remains unclear whether any were able to mend fences at the reunion. The trailer, which People premiered Friday, shows Dillard Bassett doubling down her feelings towards the two, calling Dixon a loser and standing by insults she had thrown towards Bryant throughout the year. And now we jump right on over to the Jasmine brand for the exclusive. Robyn Dixon allegedly not returning to Real Housewives of Potomac after season 8. The Jasmine brand exclusively reports that Robyn Dixon is allegedly leaving Real Housewives of Potomac. The reality star, who joined the Bravo series in its debut season back in 2016, may still make appearances on the show in the future, we have learned. The news comes as Candiace Dillard Bassett has announced her exit after 6 seasons. So now that we've got the official stories out the way, let me give you guys some tea. Y'all know that I saw Candiace last week at the Summer House Martha's Vineyard season 2 premiere party, which was so lit. Baby, when I tell you the tea was piping hot for both shows. Candiace and Charisse were there. And a quick side note, Charisse in person, she looks good. I said, Charisse, girl, why don't you look like this all the time on camera? But we'll talk more about that later on in another video. But back to the point. Me and Candiace chopped it up for a good 10 minutes. I asked her, was there any resolution? And were you guys able to come to some sort of agreement that you will be able to work together for season 9? Now, mind you, I had no idea that Candiace would not be returning. But she said, well, I wouldn't say that there was resolution, but there is an acknowledgement that we might be able to move forward for season 9. Again, Candiace is saying this, and I had no idea that she would not be returning. So now I tell Candiace straight up, I think that Gizelle, Ashley, and Robyn have got to go. She starts laughing in agreement, and but she starts laughing, and I ask her, do you think that they're going to leave the show or get fired? She tells me none of us have received our contracts yet. It's up in the air for everybody. Nobody feels that secure about their spot on the show. So when she said that, I already knew, oh, okay, Bravo is about to fire a good chunk of this cast. They're about to send a message. I bring up the seating arrangement, how Mia and Karen were first chair and Gizelle was bumped to second chair, and how that sends a message because the OGs of the franchises always our first chair most of the time. On Beverly Hills, Kyle has been in the first seat all 13 reunions. On Jersey, Teresa has always been first seat. On Potomac, Giselle was always first seat. So her sitting in the second seat, that sends a clear sign that maybe something's about to happen, because why on earth would they do that? Candiace agreed with that, but she still maintained that nobody feels secure about returning for season 9 because it's still up in the air. So with Candiace spilling that tea, I do believe that we will be hearing some more announcements about other OG cast members getting the pink slip. Now, I also want to add something else. When that Essence article dropped a few months ago, that was also a message that Bravo needs to wake up and restructure this show and change out this cast. Because to have the premier Black women's publication blasting a Black franchise, that's shameful and it's embarrassing. And between that article, the ratings dropping, the backlash from the fans about how miserable this season has been, Bravo really has no choice but to make some serious changes. Now, my predictions, I think that Ashley will be receiving a pink slip for all the damage that she's caused, bringing Deborah back on around this group, trying to assault Candiace and Kierna. That's a liability. Ashley also teasing us with this fake storyline about this divorce. Will she or won't she? And it's clear that she has no plans on divorcing this man. So she played in our faces all season long, and I don't think that Bravo appreciates that. So I definitely feel like Ashley will be getting the boot. I think that Nneka's time is up too. I will not be surprised if she makes an announcement that she's been let go. Nneka, unfortunately, you played yourself trying to go after Wendy, not giving us your real personality. You brought nothing. Now, when it comes to Giselle, I think that they might keep Giselle because they're going to want to see how does Giselle function when her flunkies are no longer there. Think about it. If Ashley, Robyn, and Nneka are now gone, and it's just Giselle, Mia, Karen, and Wendy, and then with Candiace departing, there really isn't an excuse for her not to speak to Wendy. Think about it. It's a smart move. Because Giselle, you and Wendy were actually good friends at one point, and you're also in the same sorority. So I would not be surprised if it's Giselle, Karen, Mia, and Wendy, and then they're all one big happy family again, and we get some newcomers to the group. Maybe Kierna gets bumped up as a full-timer, and then we get 1 or 2 new faces. I think that it's a recipe for a cohesive cast again. But then again, who knows? Maybe Bravo is so tired of Giselle's antics that they might fire her too. Nothing is guaranteed. I keep telling you guys, Candiace told me verbatim that everybody's contracts are up in the air and nobody feels safe. So there's a good chance that Giselle might not be asked back. They might tell her, you know what, Giselle, sit this season out. And we might get a season with Karen, Wendy, and Mia, and then bump Kierna up, and then have a few more newcomers come on the show and join. That could also be a possibility. But best believe Potomac is definitely shaking things up because they have no choice. This show could not continue on with this same cast. I don't care whose side you're on. I don't care who you like. I think that we can all agree that this season was a flop, and it is not fun to watch women who flat out hate each other. Period. End of story. The only 2 people that I think for sure are going to be back, Mia and Karen. With Karen's DUI charge, I think that that's an automatic, baby, you're coming back. We want to hear the story of what happened. And with Mia's performance last night, her and Gordon giving us a master class in television, they spilled all the tea about the infidelity, paternity test now, a hot mess. I do think that they'll be coming back. I think that Wendy will be coming back. I don't want to see Wendy and Candiace both gone. I want Wendy to stay on. But then there are some rumblings that Wendy might not be back because people felt like she didn't really have a strong season aside from the whole NECA beef. So I don't know. It's a toss-up. Again, I like Wendy. I do want to see her come back for season 9, especially since Candiace will not be there. But again, y'all, I'm glad that Bravo is sending a clear message that something has got to give and that we're all exhausted. Now, in regards to whether I'm going to even watch next season, I don't know. It's a toss-up for me. I'm going to wait and see who else gets the axe, and we'll go from there. But y'all, I don't want to belabor the point. I just want to get on here quickly, give my 2 cents, give my theories about what I think is going to happen, and give y'all some tea. But Candiace, let me just say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your time and your service on this show. You gave us so many one-liners, so many reads, definitely one of the best readers out of all the franchises. You have definitely given us some memorable moments, and I think that you should be proud of your legacy on this show, because whether people loved you or hated you, you were yourself. And I love how you're leaving on your own terms, and girl, you did that. And God is good that you are booked and busy, that you're not dependent on this show. You still have other income streams. You have movies and shows and music, so you're doing just fine, and you will continue to flourish in whatever you choose to do. But I will say again that you will be sorely missed. And girl, I'm just sad that you did not tell me that you were going to be leaving when I saw you last week. I mean, you could have given me a heads up, sis. I'm just saying. But I probably would have started crying right then and there had you told me that. Robyn Dixon, all I have for you is bye. Robyn, you should have been off this show seasons ago. Thank you for giving us absolutely nothing. And I'm glad that Bravo let you go, because how dare you sit up here and be proud of the fact that you don't care what the viewers think and that you're just not going to share anything. How dare you think that you can collect a check, a large check at that, and not share and be smug with the viewers? That's not how this goes. I'm glad that you're gone, and I'm sorry that you did not have the good sense to just share your story and be open and vulnerable, because now you're out of this check. And I hope that Glow 30 does well, and I hope that Juan gets a job. But guys, how do you feel about this news? Do you think that we're going to hear about some more terminations? I'm dying to hear what you guys have to say, and we're going to have a Q key in these comments. And don't forget, I'm going to be on Kempire's channel later this afternoon at 2:30 p.m. to talk about the RHOP finale, because that was a hot mess. But once again, thank you all so much for watching. You guys already know what to do. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Bye.